This is Odds Makers. I'm Zach Wilt.
I'm Jabby Burns.
Our first question of the day, Jab. Your odds that Chris Davis, he hit 53 last season. What are the odds that he hits over 40 home runs this season?
80%.
Why 80%?
I like 80% because 40 doesn't seem like a crazy number to me for Chris Davis. 53 is a crazy number last year, but 40 seems about right. In Major League Baseball, when you have your power hitters in Camden Yards in the summer, I just believe that he'll at least get to 40, barring injury.
I'm going to go 65% on this. Don't get me wrong. I firmly believe in Chris Davis. I just think that part of the problem is going to be guys pitching to him. Guys have had all offseason to look at the tape, to see what they can throw, and he hit a lot of good pitches out of the strike zone last year, but they are not going to pitch to him as much as they did last year. They know much more about him.
Plus, he had such a monster April last year that kind of led to that monster year as well.
How about the odds that the Orioles win the American League East, Jab? What do you got?
Hurts my heart to even say this, but it's about 20%, and here's why, Zach. I think Tampa Bay still has the best pitching in the division, and we've talked about it constantly on PSR and every other platform that we do. Pitching, especially starting pitching in the AL East. I just think it's going to be tough for them. I do think that they'll sneak in and get themselves a wild card. I just think winning the division will be difficult.
I'm going to go 43%. Yes, that's very oddly specific, isn't it? 43% is how I feel about the Orioles.
Jim Johnson
odds to win the AL East. Maybe Jim Johnson's on the mind. No, I think that offense is down in Major League Baseball right now. We are seeing stellar pitching performances, and not enough to put me over 50, but the Orioles offense could be the best offense in Major League Baseball, and don't underestimate the power of that. Odds that your guy, Tommy Hunter, gets more than 45 saves this season. What do you got, Jab?
This is a homer pick, and it's officially a homer pick because at Tommy Goes Boom is my boy. And I just said that he was a closer from the beginning. You know, all shtick aside, I really like his makeup for this position. I think Buck has put him in this position, hasn't put a lot of pressure on him, didn't even name him the starter or the closer before the season, basically. Like, I think opening day basically came out and said, and I think Tommy, the way that he kind of comes out there, and I think they're going to be in a position to win a lot of games, whether they're up by 5 runs or 3 runs or, you know, in a save situation. I just really like where it's at there.
All right, I'm going to go 91%. I also feel pretty good about this. More than anything, the save stat is about how many save opportunities you give a guy.
Right.
Obviously, I feel like the Orioles have a 43% chance to win the AL East. I think there's going to be a lot of save opportunities.
Correct.
I firmly believe, like, I know the lefty splits against Tommy scare a lot of people. I think he's going to be fine in that situation. I think he would have had very similar numbers to Jim Johnson last
correct.
season.
I agree
That's
with you.
Odds Makers. I'm Zach Wilt. He's Jabby Burns. Subscribe to Channel BSR on YouTube.